Hi, I'm Ryan, and I'm going to be talking about Turner syndrome, but first I'm going to be talking about DNA. DNA is an instruction manual that is located inside the nucleus. It stores and passes on information for the production of proteins. DNA replication goes on during the S phase. Replication basically means copying. Genes are part of DNA that actually code for the protein. Protein is an amino acid string held together by bonds. A DNA double helix is basically a ladder twisted, but when the ladder is untwisted, it makes it easier for the helicase to unzip it, like it's going to do in the next step of the creation of a protein, called transcription. Helicase first unzips it, and then the free nucleotides come and connect to the codons. Then, in the next step, translation, where it's all happening in the ribosome, where tRNA and amino acids pair together to create the actual protein. Now to Turner syndrome. The actual mistake made to make the mutation Turner syndrome is when a girl is either born with only one X chromosome or is missing a whole part of another X chromosome. How does this happen, are you wondering? It's called monosomy. It's the complete absence of the X chromosome. This error actually happens in the father's sperm or the mother's egg. There's another called mosaicism, which is one complete X chromosome, but the other X chromosome is altered or changed in some way. This error happens in the development of the fetus. Now, some of the symptoms of the Turner syndrome always depends on what cells are affected in the X chromosome. Some can be sudden severe chest or upper back pain, often described as a tearing or ripping, loss of consciousness, weakness or paralysis, strokes, high blood pressure, delay in the pulse in one arm from another, ovary failures, and not being able to complete puberty. Not being able to complete puberty is a very common symptom for people with Turner syndrome. Another common one is the height that's affected. The height is usually 4 feet 7 inches on average for girls with Turner syndrome. Another few problems for girls with Turner syndrome is a low hairline in the back of the neck and abnormal bone structure. Now, how is this disorder passed on? Most cases of Turner syndrome are not inherited. For monosomy, mutation occurs at random times during meiosis, but the exact causes for this are unknown. There are some people helping you out there with therapy. There are 3 major types of therapy for Turner syndrome. One is estrogen therapy, where it helps the breast development and menstrual cycle, and it increases the bone mass. Another one, hormone replacement therapy, it increases the bone mass too, but also can result in osteoporosis. And the last one is growth hormone therapy. It helps reach normal height for girls. However, some hormones do not react to this therapy. Some people can live a normal life with Turner's syndrome without other people noticing, except they would still have to get the normal treatment for Turner syndrome. This was my presentation on Turner syndrome. Thank you very much for listening.